Alright, a new phone from Xiaomi is here. This is the Redmi 4. It looks good. Everybody wants to get their hands on this phone, but will you be able to? Here is a review of the Xiaomi Redmi 4. Alright, so after the Note 4 and the 4A, here is the mid-segment phone as per Xiaomi. Yeah, the 4A costs around 6,000 rupees, the Note 4 around 13,000 rupees. This one, it starts at 6,999 rupees and it goes up to 10,999 rupees, which means you're getting the phone in three variants. One is your 2GB RAM and 16GB ROM. Second is your 3GB RAM and 32GB ROM, which is this one that we are reviewing right now. And then you also have a 4GB RAM and 64GB ROM variant as well. And this is a 3GB RAM, 32GB ROM variant, and you get them in two colors. You have a gold and matte black, and believe me, matte black, it looks fantastic, man. And the design is quite neat. Of course, there's nothing unique because this design really works for Xiaomi. You get a unibody design, all metal, it's quite sturdy, good to hold. 5-incher is always, I mean, this is the best you can get if you really want to use one hand or one thumb. The display is quite nice, a little on the warmer side, but it looks good. Xiaomi displays, they look wonderful. It's good to watch your videos. The icons, yeah, you have MIUI 8 over here. It's clutter-free, it's neat. You get some of those tweaks as well. Like, I really like the double app usage where I can have, you know, two apps in one phone. That's quite neat. But then the problem is it's using the old Android version, Marshmallow to be precise, which in today's time, it's a 2-year-old operating system. So I don't know, you don't really feel that comfortable, but the phone overall really works fine. And if I just go back to the design, it's neat, rounded edges look perfect. You have a 2.5D glass that they've used, really adds to the premiumness of the whole phone. Port wise, you have a micro USB port at the bottom, two speakers, two-speaker grill. On the right, you have the power button, volume rocker. At the back, you have the fingerprint scanner. And on top, you have, on the edge, you have the 13-megapixel camera along with LED flash. On top, you have the audio jack and the IR blaster. It's a dual SIM phone, hybrid SIM to be precise, which means that you can use two SIMs or put in that extra micro SD card as well. Now, let me talk about the performance. Powering this phone is a Snapdragon 435 processor, and we have a 3GB variant as here, and performance wise no issues whatsoever. You will notice no visible lags or stutters. You're going to play those games, multitasking is going to be smooth. Graphic intensive games, well, I've been playing Asphalt on this. That's my habit. Yeah, Asphalt I have to download, and of course there are noticeable lags and all that, but it's not that much that the game would crash and the phone would hang. You can still go along playing that game. So for this price, and the performance is fantastic. Now the other question comes in that should you be upgrading from the 3S, which I mean, this phone is going to be replacing that. Right now there's no need because performance, it's relatively better. You're not really losing out on much. What you are losing out on is the camera. You have a 13-megapixel camera over here, and the camera is way better than its predecessor. You get good details, good color reproduction, and yeah, so that's really what we wanted to see, the camera improvement. Also, you have 5-megapixel camera in the front. Battery is another plus. Yes, you have a 4100 mAh battery over here, which is fantastic. This phone is gonna last you more than a day, man. It's like you charge it in the morning, and the next morning when you look at your phone, you would still have 10 to 15% of battery, which is fantastic, especially in today's time. And yeah, so I think overall, I think it is a value for money smartphone, another gem coming out from Xiaomi stable. And so if you're someone who is price conscious and wants a good looking phone, a phone that really performs, has a good brand value, then this is the phone that you should be looking at.